We need to talk about your thank you pages. They could be working harder for you. Recently, HubSpot stated that Access Social has one of the 6 best thank you page examples of 2021, so we're confident in giving a little advice. For most companies, their thank you page, which is the page that someone sees immediately after submitting an inquiry, are an afterthought. Much like this thank you page on screen now. And it's easy to understand why, given that the bandwidth of marketing teams is always limited. As a result, it's easy for them to tell themselves, hey, by the time we've got the leads details, my job is over and it's up to the sales team now. Unfortunately, that mentality is leaving sales conversions on the table. If you want to increase your company's sales without spending an extra cent on advertising, I suggest you consider any and all of the following 5 thank you page optimizations. Number 1 is reassure your prospects with a thank you page video. We're funny creatures, us humans. After making decisions, such as submitting an inquiry form, we experience a phenomenon called post-decisional dissonance. Effectively, this is a form of regret or concern that perhaps we didn't make the best available choice. Our prospects are likely asking themselves questions like, did I inquire with the right company? Will they be able to provide what I need? Are they trustworthy? And many, many more. A short, friendly, and professional video is a fantastic way to address these concerns and allay the prospect's fears. This simple video could cover off things like a quick thank you, what to expect next, what your company does well, the type of customers that you serve best, and of course, anything else that will differentiate you from your competitors. Whilst this might seem like a lot of work, you'll find it delivers an incredible ROI by delivering prospects to your sales team that have been reassured and warmed up by your thank you page. Number 2 is set clear expectations on what will happen next. Another thing that humans dislike is uncertainty. In fact, we're hardwired to hate it. Too common is the experience of completing a form online only to be met with anxiety. Leads are left feeling things like, so what happens now? Will I get a call, an email, anything? Effectively constructed thank you pages like this example on screen from Refi can put your prospects at ease by clearly setting expectations on what will happen next. Not only does this visibility increase the probability that the leads will move through the outlined steps, but it also positions your company as a professional organization that follows a consistent, documented process. Number 3 is improve the initial call by answering frequently asked questions. First impressions last, and time is money. The intersection of these 2 adages means that your sales team must have an effective and efficient initial call with a prospect. You can make sure these calls are all killer and no filler by answering some of the most commonly asked questions ahead of the call. You can see an example of this on screen now from one of our Access Social thank you pages. Having these questions answered ahead of time gives your sales team more time to qualify the lead, understand their unique needs, develop an expert position, and deliver value. Number 4 is increase buyer sophistication with education. I frequently hear salespeople lament that prospects lack the knowledge required to make intelligent buying decisions. These salespeople say things like, the leads don't get the importance of this, or they'll get stung because they don't realize such and such. If that's a consistent reason your team is losing deals, it's vitally important to fix it. As an actionable example, your company could develop a buyer's guide, which educates prospects on everything they need to know about purchasing from you or your competitors. This guide, like the Access Social Buyer's Guide you can see on screen, could be made available as a download from the thank you page. This education strategy has the dual benefit of positioning your organization as experts, whilst delivering an informed, sophisticated prospect to your sales team. Number 5 is capture the next sales step or additional qualification criteria. Immediately after a lead has completed a conversion action is an excellent time to ask them for more. This honeymoon period is due to a principle known as the yes ladder. The yes ladder principle suggests that someone is more likely to say yes to a request if they have just said yes to something else. You can take advantage of this by adding an additional conversion action on your thank you page. This could include sending users from a marketing qualified lead to a sales qualified lead by asking for a phone number, asking for additional information that allows for lead scoring or qualification, or even locking in time on a calendar for an initial call through a system like Calendly. What I love about this approach is you're effectively playing with house money. Any ascensions or secondary conversions you get from this page are simply a bonus to your existing lead volume. So there you have it, 5 thank you page optimizations that you can make today to increase sales without spending an extra cent on advertising. Importantly, I'd love to know what we forgot. If you have come across any excellent thank you page optimizations, be sure to let us know in the comments below.